April 15th, 1912. The North Atlantic is a graveyard. And for over 100 years, one question has echoed louder than the rest. There was room on that door, right? Physically, maybe. But tonight we're not asking if Jack could fit. We're asking something more dangerous. What if he did? This time, he doesn't let go.
I won't let go.
Promise me.
I promise.
So.
We'll get through this.
They are half frozen when the rescue ship arrives. Barely conscious, but alive. Jack, a third-class drifter, artist, a nobody on record, survives the Titanic. Rose survives too, but she doesn't disappear into a new identity. She stays. They arrive in New York on April 18th, 1912. No headlines about romance, no triumphant music. Just two people with nothing but each other, and a promise made in the dark. They think love will be enough. History is less romantic than that. New York in 1912 isn't a dream factory. It's loud, it's crowded, it smells like coal and sweat. Jack finds work unloading cargo on the Hudson. 12-hour shifts, 6 days a week, if he's lucky. Rose tries to find something, anything, but she has no references, no skills. She was raised to host dinners, not survive them. They rent an apartment in a Lower East Side tenement. Thin walls, shared bathroom, rats in the hallway. At night, they lie awake listening to trains rattle past. And slowly, something shifts. The summer of 1914 arrives, and with it, war in Europe. Dock work becomes unpredictable. Prices rise. Jobs vanish. Jack paints less. He tells himself it's temporary. But canvas costs money. Paint costs money. Survival doesn't. Rose starts sewing for neighbors, mending, washing, anything to help. One night, she catches her reflection in the window. Not the girl at the bow of the ship. Not the girl who spat in her fiancé's face. Just another woman trying to make rent. They don't fight at first. They're too tired. But exhaustion turns into silence. Silence turns into distance. And distance is colder than the Atlantic ever was. By 1917, America enters the war. Jack considers enlisting. Steady pay, purpose, but Rose begs him not to. They've already survived one disaster. They won't tempt another. He stays, and something inside him hardens. He doesn't blame her out loud. But sometimes after cheap whiskey, he says things like,
You chose this.
We chose this.
the difference matters. Jack starts coming home later. Rose starts walking alone through Central Park, watching women in fine dresses step into carriages. She tells herself she doesn't miss that world, but she misses options. The stock market crashes. Factories close. Dockwork collapses. bread lines stretch for blocks. Jack loses his job within weeks. They sell the few things they own, then the furniture, then the apartment. By 1931, they're renting a single room again, smaller than the first. 17 years after the Titanic, they are still fighting to stay afloat. Only now, there's no door, no rescue ship coming. It's 1935. Rose is 40 years old. She sits on a bench in Central Park, watching children run past. And for the first time, she allows herself to think the unthinkable. If he had died that night, would I have lived differently? In another version of her life, the one we know, she becomes everything she dreamed of. She rides horses on California beaches. She learns to fly. She acts on stage. She travels. But that Rose was propelled by grief. Survivor's guilt can be powerful fuel. This Rose never had that fire. She had love. And love without opportunity can quietly turn into regret. She doesn't hate Jack. She still loves him. But love doesn't erase reality. Yes, there was room. He could have climbed up. They both could have survived. But survival is not the same as freedom. In the version where Jack dies, he becomes immortal, frozen at 20 years old, brave and selfless. In this version, he grows older. He struggles. He disappoints. He becomes human. And maybe that's the real tragedy. Some love stories are beautiful because they end before life has a chance to wear them down. On the Titanic, they had 3 perfect days. In New York, they had 23 imperfect years. Which one lasts longer in memory? History remembers 1,517 souls lost that night. It doesn't remember the quiet lives that followed for the survivors. So next time someone says, "There was room on that door," they're right. But the real question isn't about space. It's about consequence. Because sometimes, the ending that breaks your heart is the one that saves the story.